In this life, every one of us is searching for peace, for love, and for a world that feels a little more gentle. Yet somehow, we begin to notice that life is not always as soft as we hope it to be. There are days when just a single careless word can weigh heavily on the heart. There are moments when we stand among many people, yet still feel completely alone. And sometimes, we quietly ask ourselves, why does this world feel so lacking in warmth? Gautama Buddha once taught that suffering does not come from the outside world, but begins from the way we see, and the way we treat one another each day. One unmindful thought can create distance. One unconscious word can cause deep pain. But in the same way, a single small act, done with awareness and compassion, can gently ease a tired heart, bring light into someone's darkest day, and even change a life in ways we may never see. We often believe that to make a difference, we must do something great, something extraordinary. But the truth is, life is woven together from the smallest things: a glance, a smile, a kind word, a moment of listening. All of these can become seeds planted in another person's heart. And from those seeds, goodness quietly grows, spreading gently, yet endlessly, like ripples on water, starting from a single point, but reaching far beyond what we can see. Today, we will look again, not at something distant or complicated, but at simple actions that, when done with a mindful heart, can transform yourself and the world around you in a quiet, yet deeply powerful way. Let us begin, not with something complicated, but with the simplest act: a smile. A gentle smile, offered to a stranger, may seem small, but in that brief moment, you are saying, "I see you, you matter." And sometimes, that is all a tired heart needs to keep going for one more day. A kind word, words, can wound deeply, but they can also heal. A simple sentence, "I appreciate you," or "You did well," may stay in someone's heart long after it is spoken. Because kindness in speech is not just sound, it is energy that lifts another soul. Patience. In moments of waiting, in moments of frustration, we are given a quiet choice: to react or to understand. Patience is not weakness, it is strength. The strength to remain calm when the mind wants to resist. A single deep breath can stop a storm within and bring peace, not only to you, but to everyone around you. Helping others. You do not need to change the world, just help the person in front of you. A small act, carrying something heavy, guiding someone who is lost. These simple gestures restore faith in humanity. Because when we give, we are not losing anything. We are expanding the goodness within ourselves. Deep listening. In a noisy world, to truly listen is rare. Most people do not need advice. They need to be heard. When you listen with your full presence, you create a space where another person feels safe to open their heart without fear. And in that space, healing begins. Gratitude. So often, we focus on what is missing and forget what is already here. A simple thank you for a meal, for a moment, for a person, can slowly transform the way we see life. Gratitude turns enough into abundance. Compassion for yourself. Perhaps this is the most important. We are quick to forgive others, but slow to forgive ourselves. We judge, we criticize, we carry regret, as if we must be perfect to be worthy of love. But the truth is, you, just as you are, also deserve your own kindness. When you learn to be gentle with yourself, you begin to heal, and from that healing, you can love others more deeply, more freely. All these actions are simple, yet together, they form a way of living. Not something you do once, but something you become. A life rooted in awareness, guided by compassion, and expressed through the smallest, most sincere moments of everyday life. In the end, a meaningful life is not built from grand achievements, but from small moments, lived with awareness, and guided by compassion. Every smile you offer, every kind word you speak, every moment you choose patience, is a quiet step toward a more peaceful world. Gautama Buddha taught that what we think, what we say, and what we do becomes the path we walk every day. So do not underestimate the power of a simple act of kindness, because even the smallest light can gently push back the darkness. And when you choose to live with a kind heart, you are not only changing your own life, you are becoming a source of peace for everyone you touch.